it's amazing, man. And I know these guys had the same expectation coming in this year. We knew what we were capable of. We before the Sweet 16 game, we came together right before the tip-off, and I said, "This is our base. This is where we expect it to be. Let's continue to work and advance." And we won that game, got to the Elite Eight, and those guys hit big-time shots, and they came on top. And all credit to them, man. They can play some ball, and it's like what you said. It's definitely a great feeling to know that I helped advance this team and advance this program along with a couple other guys.
I'm just proud right now. I was a little sad at first, but now that I'm thinking about it, we did a lot this season. A lot of good stuff. We made history, and I really can't even be mad about the outcome. Obviously we wanted to go to the Final Four, but I'm still proud of our guys and proud of what we accomplished.
I mean, it's just a whirlwind of thoughts, obviously. So happy to, have a experience like this with teammates like this and coaches like this. Just lucky to be here, obviously. Lucky to have had the opportunity to come here to Clemson and do things like this. Then obviously sad that it's over, mad that it's over. But just appreciative of everything that happened. And it stings, but it is what it is.
We understand what it takes now, from grinding in the summer to everyday practice to just off days, what you have to do, the type of work you have to put in. So we know what it takes to get to these type of moments, and so you can thrive and be here. And I feel like that'll help us with our experiences coming in next year.
I'll remember how freaking goofy these guys are, man. Like, we got so many characters. To think about all the stuff we've done, jokes and messing around, even a little side eye in practice after something funny happens in airball or something like that. That's what I love about this team, man. It's been such a fun group to play with, and I can't thank them enough for embracing me as one of their leaders and them doing the same and to buy into this culture. And it's been a special year.
When I came in, obviously we weren't as good as we are now, but to bring in some great players and have a great culture, and to bring it up to where it is now, we just want to keep going. Obviously we want to keep going from here. We want to be in the same position next year, and keep making runs like this.
It's great people, I think. Great teams remain great people, great teammates. That's what we had. We had a bunch of great guys. It just made everything fun. I'll just say we were awful in January, and it was still enjoyable to go to practice. Obviously the practices weren't probably the best, but being around these guys was still fun. Being around the coaches even after the basketball court was still fun. So they made my experience, everything I could have asked for and more. And I'm just so appreciative that they even recruited me.
Yeah, obviously we had a great season. Such a special group of guys, and I think this loss is going to really fuel us the next 2 years. And I'm excited for the future, and I just can't wait to get back out on the court.
Yeah, it hasn't been all sunshines and rainbows, and that goes for everybody, man. And whenever you have an expectation for yourself to be at the top of a mountain, like to go and win and accomplish things that aren't expected, it's tough to whenever you fall down. And so just kind of keep getting back up. God will allow you to go through trials, come out stronger, and He's done that. And at the time, I didn't quite know what was going on. It was frustrating as all get out. And man, I continue to trust in Him. Taught my mom so much about it, and I've cried and prayed. And man, it's special to get to where I'm at now. Obviously, came up a little short tonight, but to know, what I've gone through personally and fight through all that has been amazing. And like I said, all the credit and glory to God for keeping me through this.
It's just hard to think that we're done right now. It's just hard to even think right now. So yeah.
I would say just keep going. Don't give up. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs in your college career. You're going to go through a lot of things that sometimes don't go your way. But at the end of the day, you got to keep going. And keep fighting and believe in God, and He'll help you along the way.
We're all down right now, but we had such a fabulous season, man. We had our highs, we had our lows, but we're here. So he's such a good coach, man. He's more than a coach; he's a leader. I'm just so glad he's in my life.
They started something special, just make sure all the young guys, even though if we're not playing that much or if we're not being as successful as we want to, just realize, man, you got to be able to bounce back. You got to be able to have grit, like Coach says all the time. So they have instilled a bit of greatness in us.
Right now it's kind of just hard. We really want to win this game, and just want to make more history, and just right now it's tough.
I don't even have to wonder or necessarily expect them to do it. I know they're going to do it, which is just enthusiasm and fight and will to win. Y'all see how emotional I am and how many antics I have on the court. Sometimes it can get me in trouble, but sometimes it gives me a superpower. And so I know these guys in the coming years or in the coming workouts in the summer, man. People don't realize that's going to come up fast. And it's a new year now, and they're going to attack this next season. And I know they will, and I expect them to, and I'm super proud of what they've done. And I can't wait to see what they do in the future.
Always just try to communicate with everybody on and off the court. Like they were brothers, and our chemistry was just off the roof. So I was just trying to move that forward.
Just a leader, just a good person, and I think just having a competitive spirit. That's kind of what I wanted to come here and do. I knew they had great people and great players already, and I just wanted to fit in and be a part of it. And I wanted them to know. I've told them after I'll be following everything that these guys do. I wish them all the best of luck. Obviously, I'll be staying in touch with all of them, but just kind of take away, just be a leader. Try and be professional on and off the court at all times, and it'll help your game.
Just how strong we were, relationship-wise, man. Some of these guys are my best friends, man, and it's gonna be hard, leaving guys like Joe, Boz, and even PJ. Like they were more than just teammates.
These guys are my brothers. We've been through it all. I love every single one of these guys, and it hurts me to know that some of these guys won't be here next year, and it's just tough to process.
I'm proud of how we stuck together, man. I'm proud of how whenever we went through a valley, whenever we were going through some struggles, not winning games, felt like we couldn't get ahead, felt like every time we were getting ahead, we stumbled back down. We stuck together, we stuck it out. And then in the final game of the regular season, we got absolutely blasted by a team we didn't respect enough, and they came out and showed us how good they were, how good their staff was and their players. And that put us back in a place where we had to make a decision. And I can't thank these guys enough for making that decision, the right one, to get back up off the ground, dust yourself off, and throw a haymaker on the way up. We advanced to where nobody really thought we could. A select few did after that game, and I'm so proud of that.
These guys are my brothers. We've been through it all. I love every single one of these guys, and it hurts me to know that some of these guys won't be here next year, and it's just tough to process.
It's huge. I don't know if I don't want to take credit for it, but Coach Brownell's done that. He's done a great job, and the guys who have been here for 4 or 5 years now have also done a great job. I just wanted to come in and I guess help put it at a place to like an Elite Eight or a Final Four. We came one step short of the ultimate goal, and two steps short of the national championship. But to have a run like this, it was a lot of fun, a lot of memories made. These guys are unbelievable, and we'll remember this for forever.
I would just say we all love each other. That's what we came here for. We just came here to change the environment, change everything. Shout out PJ Hunter. They were good leaders to us, and I'm going to miss playing with them and all my other friends. So
I remember getting chewed out and the fun times and the rough times and the freshman year when I was not playing. I remember everything. I wouldn't trade any of that, man. I love it, every second of it. Every second of us fighting for wins together, joking around off the court. The guy's awesome. And, getting recruited, he told me so many times about the importance of staying home. And when you're 16, 17, you don't even think about it. It doesn't matter because you're just thinking about, can I play somewhere? And how's it going to go? Are they good enough? And all that stuff. And I had no idea the significance of staying home in state and playing for a coach that would fight to the death for me. And I know he still will once I'm gone. And it's we have an extremely special relationship. And I can't thank him enough for embracing me and taking me in for these past 4 years.